Next question. Follow up to the question on using a virtual office or home office. Some suggest hiding addresses on GBP and only showing areas that we provide services for. How does local SEO ranking work for businesses with addresses versus those without? Well, businesses with addresses showing, excuse me, I gotta open this window. It's warm in here. The businesses that do show, God damn it, sorry guys, um, addresses are going to rank better. Full stop. Even I know Google says their terms of service or acceptable use policy or whatever states that for service area businesses that do not have customers come to the business location, but instead they serve the customers out on the customer's location, you're not supposed to publish the street address. But it's a well-known fact in the SEO industry, the local SEO industry, that a published street address is going to produce better results in map search. There's no question. So just so you know, I tell my tree contractors right up front when I start working with a new tree contractor, if they have an unpublished street address, I tell them I'm going to recommend that you publish your street address. And I ask them first, is your business address that you originally registered still the same, that you originally registered the GBP to? And is it still the same? If they say yes, then I say, okay, is this your home or is this actually where you operate the business out of? And if they say yes, then I say, then what I recommend is that we publish your street address, but you have to be aware that it's likely, it's possible that it will trigger re-verification, which is going to force us to go through a video verification process. But as long as it's a real valid business location that you're running from that address, it should be fine. Or it can trigger a suspension. But again, as long as it's a real valid business address, we should be able to get it reinstated. There is a level of risk to publishing the street address, but the benefit, I think, outweighs the risk, because if we get it published, and even if we have to go through the re-verification process or whatever, now it's going to perform so much better, which is going to generate a hell of a lot more business. So I do recommend that to all my tree guys, but I make sure that they're very, very aware of the potential risks. And then I put it's entirely up to them. I tell them, look, you have to make the decision. This is your business. You have to understand the risks. It is rolling the dice. But as long as you have a real valid business location, the chance of us getting it re-verified or reinstated if it gets suspended is very high. So I would encourage you to go ahead and take the risk. And it's up to them to make that choice. Remember, if the tree contractor doesn't already have a good, strong presence that they're generating a lot of leads from, then it's not going to hurt them much if they have to go, if it triggers re-verification. Does that make sense? Or suspension for that matter, as long as it's a real valid business location. But if they tell me that it's not at the same address that it used to be, or that if there's any indication that they're not going to be able to re-verify it if needed, then I tell them, let's leave it as a service area business with an unpublished street address. And I tell them it's like we're fighting with one arm tied behind our back. We can still get results, but it is going to be harder. It probably won't perform as well as it could if it had a published street address. Hopefully that's clear. Moving on.